Yo, mic check, can I get a mic check? Awoken fresh from my slumber, I return. WCA. Wrathchild America. Have I listened to Wrathchild America before? What do you think? Nope. We've got a recommendation over on the Patreon by Jim. He says, my brother, we need to listen to Wrathchild America. And here we are. This record is entitled Climbing the Walls, okay? This is 9 tracks. Given it's a 9-track record, we've got the longest songs, which is good. It'll be a nice, easy listen. Unless it's harsh toilet sounds, but I'm sure it's not. Album artwork gives you a little bit of a heads up of what we may expect in this album. Okay. The actual band's title, Wrathchild America, to me, comes across a bit more of like a rock band than any degree of metal. So I'm fascinated to hear what sound we have here, because the album artwork is quite fresh, don't you think? Climbing the Walls is the title of this one, and to be honest with you, this guy in the maze we see before us, he should just climb the walls, because judging by his height in relation to the labyrinth, he'd just be able to get on top of there and see where to go, but it seems as if it goes on forever. This one's the title track, Climbing the Walls, track number 1 of 9. What's good, people? I've got a cup of coffee locked and loaded. Got a new water filter, so when you see me sipping on the water, just know we've hopefully removed some debris, some nonsense in there. But I heard to rid of any sort of fluoride, you need the real deal. You need to get the plumbers in. Do you know what I mean? So we're getting there slowly and surely. Let's go. When was this part out? Heavy metal, eh? Shall I see if I can guess? You know, something's gotta break. If this shit don't come to a halt, not much more can take. Wheels spinning, the lawyers are grinning. See what I'm going. 1991. 1991, shall we find out? Rhino Atlantic. 1989. 1989. Very good, and in its own way unique solo section there. It had to be a trade-off. I couldn't have done with this other guitar, this left-pan guitar coming in and just do the repeated pattern until we kicked back in. We needed a trade-off for that to really work. The thing is, I thought the first guitar solo, panned to the right-hand side, was very tasteful. You know, normally you just get shred for shred sake, but the phrasing was nice. The tones are really good on this production, as far as the guitars are concerned. Really good metal guitar tones, I do like them. And I heard the audacity of this lead guitar panned on the other side to come on in, and I'm thinking, oh shit. Are we going to double up what we just heard and have a trade-off moment? And then the trade-off ended up in like him just repeating the pattern over and over. I'm like, oh no, don't nullify what we've just heard from the other guitarist by having this be your lead performance. So I was glad we transitioned into a blues-like section there. You know, we incorporated a little bit of another different style of solo into the mix. You know, a little bit of a bluesy number. Very nice. Here we go. Who does it sound like? The stop and start and the vocal reminds me of someone. It's definitely influenced by another band, but a very popular band, isn't it? I can't put my mind on who. I don't think it is who I'm thinking of, but am I thinking of Guns N' Roses? Who am I thinking of? I don't want to say it's Motley Crue because I don't think it is Motley Crue. But there's a glam-like band that approaches sections like these dudes do. And I can't... This is a good sound because it's unlike a lot of stuff we've heard in the past. When we're listening to these like thrash metal acts, yeah, we'll get some heavy metal and we'll get some other elements, but this one's incorporated, or at least on this first track, incorporated a lot of hard rock. Incorporated a lot of 80s, I don't want to strictly say glam, because we've used the word glam to describe some sounds and elements, but I would say more so on the hard rock, you know? Very good. We've got Hell's Gates coming up next. Let's keep on moving. Yes, now bless now. Wrathchild America is whom we are listening to. Plenty of interesting things to listen from, things to say on this record, just judging by the first song. Hell's Gates is this one, and I think I know who I was referencing on the last video when I said, feels like they've taken a little bit of an influence from a big band in the hard rock category, but I couldn't put my finger on. I think it's Aerosmith I'm thinking of. I think this man's been influenced by Aerosmith, judging by the first song, a little bit. This one's Hell's Gates, let's go. That comment might sound ridiculous from here, but that first track, maybe. Let's go. Hard line. Oh, nice. Punk. Bam. Bam. Bam! There we go. A little bit of an unfinished cadence there. Dun, dun, dun. All right. Add the chord where you wish. Hell's Gate's a little bit more heavy metal than hard rock, that one. Gallops. Riffage. I prefer that sound to Climbing the Walls. Solo section in Climbing the Walls was better, but I prefer this sound to Climbing the Walls because the dun 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 with the vocals. Hey hey hey! Oh, oh, oh. I don't need too much of that. This sound works a little better for me. Keep it hard, you know. No deposit, no return. Coming up next. Yes, now bless now people. Let's not forget the rest. Now we're listening to Wrathchild America. Okay, this entire listen through goes out to Jim, who recommended us on the Patreon. No deposit. No return is the title of this one. Let's jump in, shall we? Body count style. Do you not hear the Aerosmith in that? Oh.
It was stalemated. It was jailbaited. It was checkmated. It was stalemated. It was jailbaited. No deposit, no deposit.
Both of the gang chants we heard, the Hell's Gates gang chant and the No Deposit No Return gang chant, they've been put in the perfect place. They've had the perfect hook, the perfect melody. The gang chants have been spot on.
No return.
2 for 2.
No deposit, no return. No deposit, no return. No deposit, no return. Now I'm trying to get out of this mess I'm in with a friendly old bottle of gin. You see, she took all my money, so grab some change. Take the bottle back in.
Good dynamics on the guitars on this one. I like it when they nullify. You can really hear the subtleness and the attention to the attack on the strings, you know.
But as I took my last drink, I threw up in the sink. And I noticed that the empty bottle ran.
Give us another gang chant. Come on!
Deposit, no return.
Come on!
No deposit, no return. No deposit, no return.
Sick.
No deposit, no return. No deposit, no return. No deposit, no return.
Punk rock drum in here.
No deposit with another.
Sounds like body count.
No deposit, no return. No deposit with a no return. No deposit, no return. No deposit, no return.
Very good. Very good. Good number, that. Good songwriting. Good songwriting. Yeah, track number 2 heard a little more into the heavy metal. And now we're back in more of a hard rock sense of standard. But I liked it. Good songwriting. The gang chants are absolutely brilliant. Good riffs. I would prefer to play the riffs in Hell's Gates than the Climbing the Walls and No Deposit. You know, I like... I'd rather play it, like me personally as a guitarist. They sound more fun to play. But we're having a great time listening to this record. This is Hernia coming up next. King of the Pit TV, Wrathchild America. Climbing the Walls is the record. Track number 4 of 9 is entitled Hernia. Let's jump straight in. Do you reckon we get a good gang chant on this one? Let's go. Come on. Led Zeppelin. Oh! Is this an instrumental? There you go. That was an instrumental entitled Hernia. Lots of fun to listen to. Stop and start, stuttery buttery, trade-off solos. That was actually quite good. You know, I'm normally not fussed on instrumentals, especially metal instrumentals. And I'm not fussed on solos, but for some reason, this band adds a new element to the mix. They're definitely very technically capable, very quality rhythms in this. Hey, I'm pleased. London After Midnight coming up next. Yes, now bless now, people. Don't forget to rest now. King of the Pit TV. London After Midnight. Are you frightened? It's track number 5 of 9 on Wrathchild America's Climbing the Walls record. This entire listen through goes out to my friend Jim, who recommended this on the Patreon. Let's jump in, shall we? Let's go. Or Lego, as the kids say. What instrument's that? Sounds like it's got the low end of the bass guitar, but the clarity of the old 6-string. Is it the guitar? Interesting chord progression. 1 1 5 1 Bam. Come on.
The prince of the dark, to put an end to his evil life by means of a stake through his heart. But every time the sun goes down, the terror starts to rise. The gas lamps over streets of London flicker as his cape flies by. He lost his soul to the king of darkness from the first lethal bite. Destroy
Plenty of dissonance in that section, eh? Intro and outro to that solo. Bow now, na na now, no. Good value on this production. Bim, boom. In '89, this is a couple of quid on production, that's for sure. Bim, boom.
Even he who is pure in heart and says his prayers by night may become a bat when the vampire prowls and the moon is full and bright. What's your neck? What's that shadow on the wall? A virgin boy on a black stallion just walked across my grave. Whoa, no!
There's that body count again on the drums. Punk rock.
London after midnight, bloodlust to the dawn. London after midnight, your mortal life is gone. London after midnight, bloodlust to the dawn. London after midnight, your mortal life is gone.
Good quality songwriting here, right? Good quality recording, good quality guitar tones. I never really comment on guitar tones often, but I'm a big fan of the sounds of the guitars on this record. The whole soundscape as a whole, to be honest with you, I think it's a great product. Candy from a Madman coming up next, but that was London After Midnight, the first of the longer series of songs that we're going to get into from there. Hey, didn't outstay its welcome, seemed fine to me, plenty of good sections. Candy from a Madman coming up next. Yes, now bless now, people. Do not forget the rest now. Wrathchild America, Climbing the Walls, not to be mistaken with hugging the walls or strafing the walls or rubbing the walls or caressing the walls. This is Climbing the Walls. Track number 6 of 9 is entitled Candy from a Madman. Whoa! What's good, people? Let's go. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba.
Step under the street light, let me see your face. There's a madman loose in this neighborhood. He draws blood cause he likes the taste. Carries a knife, carries a gun. Run for your life cause he's having fun. Life to him is a four-letter word, so hold your mother's hand and nod your eyes. Talks to his own reflection, laughs at his dirty thoughts. He's a student of his own philosophy. He applies what he's been taught. So he licks his lips and pulls his fingers through his hair. Doesn't have a reason cause he doesn't ever care. One man's world and he's in charge. As far as he can do, you're better off dead. Don't take candy from a madman.
Come on. Quite metaphorical, really, isn't it? Don't take candy from a madman. That's the whole devil is alive thing, you know? The devil comes to you in a suit or tie, sells you a dream. That's biblical, isn't it? You can have the whole world if you want it.
Look too deep into his eyes. Don't take candy from a madman. It's the coldness of his blade, deadly power of his blow. Dripping blood from wounded flesh, insanity starts to flow. Twisted thoughts inside his head, make it easier to kill. Fear entangled in his mind, but show it never will. Don't take candy from a madman. Don't look too deep into his eyes. Don't take candy from a madman. Sweet babe always lies. Lies as he dances with his shadow, as he feverishly grins, as he buttons up his jacket with cold and icy hands, as he sharpens up his blade, as he laughs about his pain, as he wipes his runny nose, as he walks into your room. Good night.
Very good, very good, very good. This was very unique, this section. Listen. You would never expect to hear a melody like this in a metal act, would you? Them accents on the bass. Boom, boom. A little bit of neoclassical moves on to very good, very good. And then obviously we kick into the push party ensues. Decent tune. The whole "don't take any." I didn't think much of that. I thought that was a bit corny, to be honest. But yeah, half decent tune. A great display of dynamic. You know, we're not just playing loud and fast on a 24-hour basis. We do have some musical capability that is shown very clearly and easily via the display of talent in these songs. We've got Silent Darkness coming up next. Yes, now bless now people, do not forget the rest. Now we're listening to Wrathchild America with the album Climbing the Walls, okay? Silent Darkness, Smothered Life is the title of this one. It's track number 7 of 9. And this entire listen through goes out to my friend Jim, who recommended this on the Patreon. So don't thank me if you're a fan of this band. Thank Jim. Let's go. Let's jump in. Let's go. We're grooving, huh? Da-da-da-da-da.
Darkness fills the corners of my swollen eyes. The earth around me doesn't make a sound. I wish it was a dream, but it's time I realize. Well, I'm still alive, but 6 feet underground. Not much air, there's not much time, there's not much hope. The seconds seem like hours in my mind. Pitch black darkness, I could lose my sanity. The panic flows like ice through my veins. I can hear their muffled laughter, can they hear my screams? It doesn't matter now, 'cause they don't care. It's all a harmless drunken joke to them, it seems. I can't laugh, I'm running out of air. Silent darkness fills my ears and eyes. Trapped by earth, my body screams. Death from below, creeping slowly. Realize this hell is not a dream. Yeah. My eyes are covered with the dirt that seals my grave. My breath is getting shorter all the time. All I hear is silence, but I'm not alone. Insects just like chills run down my spine. Silent darkness fills my ears and eyes. Trapped by earth, my body screams. Death from below, creeping slowly. Realize that this hell is not a dream anymore. There's maggots in my bloodstream now and filth beneath my skin. Won't rest in peace until I know my death has been avenged. The smell down here is rancid. My breath, it reeks.
A little bit Dave Mustaine, this bit, not in the vocal performance, but in the phrasing and the sequencing.
Been buried alive, my corpse arise, revenge lies deep within. My soul it burns up through the dirt to haunt the earth above.
Good build.
Revenge is all I fucking seek. Tonight there is no love, and to those helpless culprits, I'll wreak catastrophe. Only will I rest in peace. For eternity.
Awesome. Energy, come on. Ain't that the truth? Very good. That was incredibly easy listening. That was so smooth. I think that was one of the better tunes on the record, just due to the simplicity of it. You know, we're not caught off guard by these. It depends what you're into. If you like a more progressive natured number, we got a few longer tunes on here that transcend just the metal. You know, we can have a lesser dynamic, we can have a more progressive. Of course, we had a nice build here, but this one just took us from A to B with great simplicity, and that's a great showcase of songwriting. I also think, personally, just judging based on this song and how easy it was to listen to, I think This is the realm they should exist within. So the first half of the record, we've got sub 4 minute tunes, really, generally. And on this one, well, and on the latter half, we've got, 5 minute songs. This one just breaking the 4 minute mark and not delving into the 5. But I think, as far as my experience is concerned, between 4 and 5 minutes is the optimal space for this band, purely down to what they've just shown me there. Get all the ideas in, don't outstay your welcome. You don't need to, overdo it. You can fit everything this band has to offer within that particular space. 3 minutes might be a bit too short. 5, on the other hand, been good so far, but there's a lot of material in that space to ensure his quality. You can't be a band, or you don't really want to be a band where you got a 5 minute, 6 minute, 7 minute tune and people are just waiting for that one moment of the song. You want people to enjoy the entirety of the song, the builds, the lead ups, the anticipation, the tension, and all of this good stuff. We got Time coming up next, track number 8. Yes, now bless now, people. Don't forget the rest now. King of the Pit TV, Wrathchild America. Climbing the Walls is the record. Nice, easy listen, this. This one's entitled Time. It's track 8 of 9. There's plenty of good songs called Time. Pink Floyd, Time on Dark Side of the Moon. And Winter Sun did a number called Time, which is very good. Let's jump in. Who else has done a song called Time? It's coming in sounding like a Pink Floyd number, this. Is this Pink Floyd? Ooh. Ooh. Home again. I like to be here when I can. Bro, I not heard this in so long. Is this even Time or another number Pink Floyd did? I hadn't heard this. I hadn't heard the original in so long, man. The moments that make up the dull days. Bam, bam, wow, meow, meow. This is a big surprise. And a piece of ground in your hometown. Show you the way. Roger Waters. In the sunshine. So far, this is a great cover, by the way. You would think this would be corny as hell. Well, you wouldn't. Generally, covers are corny, and it's like, why not just do original material? But they're making this sound really good. Of course, the most important facet of this song is the guitar solo. It's got a great guitar solo, so we'll see what they do with it. You were to run, you missed the starting gun. Boom. one step closer to death. Seem to find the time. Desperation, that's the English way. And then you've got all of the, I don't know if it was the intro, I think it's the intro actually where you got all of the clocks ticking and going off, all the alarms. It's not the outro, is it? They've made it very heavy. It's a heavy song anyway, to be fair. Home again.
I like to be here when I can. When I come home cold and tired, it's good to warm my bones beside the fire. Far away across the fields, tolling of the iron bell calls the faithful to their knees to hear the softly spoken magic spell.
Brilliant. Brilliant. Really good. Really good. Brilliant. That was time. That was a good cover. Normally, I'm not a fan of covers. I think, yeah. I mean, obviously, the band isn't Pink Floyd. You can't beat Pink Floyd. But they did a fantastic... They did a good service to that number. They didn't change too much. They gave a great homage to it. The lead guitar was really good as well. You know what I mean? The replication of the solo. I thought, I'm going to try their own little jingle. I'm really going to, you know... Give a good head nod to Gilmore's playing, you know? Really good, really good. Let's finish this record off with Day of Thunder, yeah? Yes, now bless now, King of the Pit TV. Finishing off this record, Climbing the Walls by Wrathchild America, just coming fresh from a Pink Floyd cover, which they executed very well. This entire listen through goes out to Jim, who recommended us on the Patreon. Let's polish this off, shall we? Day of Thunder. The longest track on the record. Sounds like a Slade melody.
Thy will shall be done.
Hate how excessive this is. I've mentioned this on another video actually, Drumeo, which is a good... I've enjoyed the content Drumeo put up when they put like random drummers like performing random songs. First time hearing apparently. But they've put a number up called How Phil Taylor Made Ace of Spades Sound Like Pure Chaos. It's like, it doesn't sound like pure chaos. That's extra, man. It sounds tight, composed and professional. Here we've got one top 10 British classic rock legends that America ignored, and on the thumbnail it shows Saxon. Fair play. Disregarding classic rock, America didn't really take on to Oasis either, did they, surprisingly enough? Also, the documentaries put out. Little prog rock build up here, you heard that? Good use of dynamic there again. You heard how subtle we're getting, even though we're shredding. We're not trying to compete with the audacity of the lead guitar. Boom, bam, bam.
Battle is ended and the smoke is cleared. The armor lays in piles. Heading on to those young men who died. Thunder was heard for miles. Sadly, those heroes were young. Sadly, nobody won. Coolers, protesting throwaway lives. Bastards, puncture your soul with their knives.
Asa Park 1 month ago, exposing music's greatest scam. They don't sing. Oh my god. And I bet it's not music's greatest scam. Music's greatest scam is that it's mind control, but you know, we won't talk about that. Music's greatest scam is when you look into frequency and how that affects the mind state. And how music is frequency. Ever think about that? Music's greatest scam is how it takes particular pockets of your community, other people's communities and cultures, and sends them in a direction and then points the finger at them when they've been influenced to act under this influence. But don't talk about that! Did you know master recordings, yeah? So let's say you It's part of the whole copyright law stuff. So maybe you've heard of what a master is. Like if you're a record collector, somebody might say, I've got the master recording. It's an expensive piece of kit. It's the original recording, the original record, the original reel, the original cassette. Like it's the first ever print where all other copies are copied from, right? So have you heard of the term, I've got the master or the masters or the master recording, right? Do you know what they call everything that comes from that master? Slaves. No one knows about that one. Am I just making it up? It might be. I might be making it up. Who owns the masters, eh? Good tune to finish off with. It's a longer one, but it just breezes by. This is a reoccurring theme in this record. The songs are just very easy listenable. There's no harshness. There's no overt, overpowering dynamic in the mix. It's very smooth. The tones are great. The engineering of the sound is really good. And we're going to finish off with one last video, yeah, where I give you a final overview, because I'm already giving you half of it right now, and I'll rate this album out of 10 for you. I'll see you there. Yo, what's good, people? Wrathchild America with the look at the hairdo, man. You think cutting your hair short, man, you stop having it flipping going mad. I need a trim anyway on the sides, to be honest with you. I need to sort it out a bit, but you know how it is, people. Who wants to go have another man put his hands on your head? Not me. Triggered as hell. What if he cuts my throat? Come on now. I need to start cutting my own hair. Day of Thunder was the last track, and that's irrelevant because we're talking about the album as a whole. Climbing the Walls by Wrathchild America. 9 numbers. I would argue about 35 to 40 minutes of material. It's a nice, easy listen. It was recommended on the Patreon by Jim. Thank you, Jim. Never come across Wrathchild. You know what? I might have seen the name referenced once or twice over my time, but I've never checked it out. I've never known anybody who's referenced this band. So it was a great... Well, I'll tell you what, via the Patreon, there's so many interesting acts and records we listen to, especially on the metal tangent, where we're just hearing these bands that are great and have these little cult followings that never break into general discourse on metal music and influences and... references as a whole. And this is another one of them acts. So we've got an air of heavy rock in here, hard rock. I said Guns N' Roses, Aerosmith, body count on the punk rock, ting 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 drums from time to time. Ding 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 ding. Unique vocal performance, clean sounds, great guitar tones, good bass presence, good drumming, nothing out of line, nothing jerky and stuttery. The way I like it, I don't want to go stop and start and here, there and everywhere. I want to follow it, I want to tap my foot to it, I want to nod my head to it. They gave me that. We're not going out of our way to be fast and heavy and fresh. What we're doing is we're making a palatable, easily listened to 30% hard rock, 70% thrash metal record with a great cover of Pink Floyd's Time, which should not work, but it works. It was like me enjoying Time by Pink Floyd again, because I've not listened to that number the best part of a decade, if not more, right? So to hear this cover, it was on point and enjoyable to the degree where it sort of tickled me like I was listening to Pink Floyd's Time again. Which you would say, well, why didn't they do anything unique and make it theirs? Well, they had their own tones, their own production, their own approach to things. But you can never outdo Pink Floyd, so why try? They did a great, honourable job in that realm, and it was a very bold statement to make, and they pulled it off. Guitar work was okay. It was decent. The lead guitars were very good. Some unique solo sections, which was very enjoyable. Great use of dynamics, so we're not just powerhousing our way through each and every track, you know, with guitars on 10. We can slow down from time to time, especially the rhythm sections when it came to the lead guitars. Let's let the lead guitar sing for a little bit. Let's reel back down a little bit. Very good. And what more needs to be said? We've got some great gang chants. I wish there was a couple more, actually. If they made that sort of their novelty, it would work really well, because they knew where to put these gang chants. We only really had them on Hell's Gates and No Deposit, No Return, but they were absolutely phenomenal when they came in. Really enjoyed them. The powerhouse vocals that just were introduced at the right time with the right melody, with the hook of the song. You know, it was good songwriting, and it emphasized the hook, which is what you need to do. If I'm going to rate this record, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. As I said, we're not pushing into being too heavy. We're not pushing into being too fast. We're not pushing anywhere, really. And even though that's a benefit for the simplicity of the listen and how enjoyable the listen was, it doesn't go out of its way to create something of a punk rock value. And when I say that, something maybe a bit abrasive, something a little bit offensive, for lack of better terms, which creates a long-lasting impression and emphasis on the music, you know. Now, alongside that, the hard rock essence, like the Aerosmith stop and starts and vocal lines, it's not full of them moments, and the single guitar line melodies and stuff, it's not full of those moments, but it's never been my cup of tea. I've never been too big a fan on that style of rock music, you know. I just like power chords, big chords, like single line picking and stuttering and buttering, and this welcome to the jungle-esque approach to things. Not my cup of tea. Anyway, that's my review for that. This was a good record overall, and it was a little bit of a sleeper, you know, as far as I'm being aware of it's concerned. I'm signing out. Peace.